I really don't feel like going to the gym today. And plus, my progress lately has really slowed down. I don't know what is going on. I keep pushing and pushing, but nothing seems to happen anymore. And plus, I'm sleeping awfully at night. I'm always moody. I just don't know what to do anymore. Does that sound familiar to you at all? Well, this is your body telling you that it's time to take a step back and rest from all of that heavy pushing that you do in the gym. What up, everybody? Coach Dimitri, Physion Dynamics, and I'm going to take you today through 3 warning signs that your body is trying to give you and tell you that it's time to take a step back from the gym and just relax. Believe me, when it comes to working hard in the gym, I absolutely am the biggest advocate for that. I love training heavy in the gym, training hard, going every single day of the week, and it makes me feel awful when I have to take a day off, when I have to take a deload week. I just feel like the progress is gonna go down. But it's all mental. It has been scientifically proven that if you take deload periods, whether it be a day, whether it be a week, whether it be 2 weeks, depending on the level that it needs to be, your progress is just going to go higher and higher and higher. So, today we're going to look, as I mentioned, exactly at these 3 warning signs that are the most common when it comes to your body just being overtired for being in the gym too much. Number 1 is when you're starting to lack motivation. If you're the type of person that loves going to the gym and you feel good when you go there, you work out and you go into the gym maybe feeling crummy from the day, you have a difficult day, but when you leave the gym, you feel like you're on top of the world, but all of a sudden, day after day after day, you just started feeling like, you know what, today I just don't really want to go to the gym, or today I'm so tired, I think I'm just gonna skip the gym for today. Well, maybe it is a good idea to do so, especially work stress, life stress, all like that. Now you're going to the gym as well and you're pushing heavy. It is therapeutic, but remember, all the load and the pressure that you put in the gym as well causes physical and mental stress as well. And your body has to suffer from that and it will retaliate against you. So if you feel like it's time to take a deload week, it is a good idea to schedule one in and take a step back and let the gym be for a while. Number 2 telltale sign is that your progress is just not going into the right direction anymore. You're measuring, you're taking your weight, you're documenting everything, and it just seems to you're progressing, progress, and all of a sudden you're plateauing, or worse, you're starting to go into the wrong direction. This is again a good sign that you may need to take some time off and rest. Now, granted, it's not the only reason. There's so many factors that contribute into this one, but you have to remember that rest is just as important as working out. So that 1 day a week, 2 day a week, or maybe you work 1, 2, 3 weeks in a row and then you take a deload week. However you plan and schedule your program, make room for rest. It's important to let the muscles and the body recover. Believe it or not, it takes time for the muscle to repair. You can go from Monday doing chest, Friday doing chest, and just keep on repeating over and over and over again, because there is not necessarily rest in between. And when you're doing a body part, for example, like chest, there's secondary muscles that have to work with it. Triceps, shoulders. So you're taxing a lot of body parts when working a specific one, and that leads to progressively tiring and overloading the body. So while the body is able to recuperate and come back into good performance, ready for your next workout, of course with good nutrition, sleeping well at night, etc., there is a portion of time when you need to just stop going to the gym. Maybe for a day, maybe for a week, maybe for 2 weeks. And remember, at the end of the day, I will make a video on how to deload properly as well. You don't necessarily need to completely just ignore the gym and not go. Maybe it's just a matter of you going to the gym, but lightening up the load, upping the repetitions, things like that. So there's so many different ways you can allow for a deload and allow for your body to rest and recover. And number 3, the biggest one, which kind of is going hand in hand with how you lead to an overload, but also if you're an overload, it gets worse. Your sleep gets affected and your mood becomes more crummy. You're in a bad mood all the time. So working out, putting all of that physical and mental stress on your body hits your hormones as well. And you go into a rampage with everything, up and down, up and down. So when the body has all of that stress, then maybe you don't even realize that your body is going through all of this stress, but inside, everything has to happen. Fix this, repair that, take the nutrients to that muscle, take the nutrients to that organ, etc., etc. There is a whole system in there that is working 24/7, even when you're sleeping, to rebuild you and get you ready for the challenges of the next day. So the body is going through all of this stress, and I'm not sure if most of you have heard about that saying that I am just too tired to even sleep right now. Sometimes it happens because there's so much going into your body. The hormones are so out of whack. You go into bed and nothing happens. You're just sitting there looking at the ceiling. Maybe at a certain point anxiety starts hitting because you're not falling asleep, and then you've really just went on a haywire of stress, disaster, and just no more repairing. When you sleep, the body recovers and repairs the best. So this is why a lot of doctors, a lot of bodybuilders, a lot of fitness professionals, they recommend prioritize sleep. Nutrition, perfect. Working out hard, perfect. But then if you sleep for very few hours, or maybe not at all, because of either work stress, life stress, or because you just can't, you physically can't, your body is so overstressed and so tired that you're having a hard time falling asleep. Or if you do sleep, you end up sleeping poorly, then you're in a down spiral of you might as well just forget the nutrition, forget the training, because you do not repair your body and you have the constant plateau. So these are also indications that you need to take a step back from the gym, relax, repair, and then bring yourself back into that hormonal balance so that you don't jump out of the window of your car if somebody cuts you off. You don't beat your coworker because they asked you a question that annoyed you. And when you get into bed, you actually get to sleep and have a decent amount of time of rest and recovery. So remember, guys, these are 3 amazing signs. Of course, there's going to be a whole list of them and everybody reacts differently. Other people can go for weeks and weeks and weeks on end without not even taking a day off, and they're still seeing progress, they're still seeing great results, and they don't experience any of this. But at the end of the day, when you're periodizing and programming a workout routine, a workout plan, regardless of whether the goal is losing weight, building muscle, preparing for a special event to have a special shape or specific shape or whichever, you need to make it mindfully to be able to program the proper amount of rest needed based on how much work you put in that specific week. So as an example, you don't need to take a full week of deload after a week of just working out 3 times in the previous week. So we don't need to go to that extent. But if you're working out 2, 3, 4 weeks, 6 days a week, every single day, pushing heavy, even though you had that one day off, it's probably a good idea to look into an active deload or maybe a complete full deload to just put that cherry on top and let the body recover and repair properly. So hope this video has came in handy for you guys and gave you a little bit of insight, a little bit of food for thought on what may be happening in your program that you're not progressing. My name is Coach Dumitru, PhysionDynamics.com. Don't forget to check all of our other videos, and there will be more coming in. In the next video, we'll talk about how to do a proper deload, whether it's active or just whether it's a regular deload. I'll catch you guys on the next video.